Y'all thought I forgot? This beat still ass. This beat still ass. This beat still ass. Y'all thought I forgot?
Yeah.
This beat still ass. This beat still ass.
Thank you, Black Roots, for that bullshit. All right, so what's good, man? We back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast, and today we come to bring to y'all another of our Friday episodes where we review a movie chosen by a member on the panel. Today we got Gone Girl, 2014, suggested by Pujols. Lordy Lord, he ain't here right now, but he'll be pulling up probably in a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get this shit started. Before we go into the movie, man, who we got in the building? My name is Showtime Slim. Who else we got?
I feel like you be saying that shit backwards, but yeah, it's Black Rules and it be back again. Yeah, y'all seen me and heard me yesterday, and I'm back again.
Get it right. You said that backwards. You said that backwards right there.
Your forehead backwards, nigga. Fuck you.
What does that even mean?
Figure it out.
Right,
I am on the highway.
You sound ass right there, too.
Man. That nigga for Nick Dunne.
Yeah, you got your static back. I don't know what happened.
He hanging his phone out the window going down the highway.
The static was gone for a few weeks. I don't know what happened. What the fuck?
A Real Rap Coalition podcast. If Roots don't say to beat his ass and I don't got static.
That's a fact. Talk about what makes us original.
That's not a fact. He didn't have static like the last 2 weeks. That's not a fact.
Guess what? He got static today. He got static today, so it must be lit.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this movie, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get like a little plot summary. So from IMDb, it says I'm using so IMDb got like multiple plot summaries, y'all. So I'm using one that I feel like using, not the one that's too short, but not one that's too long. So here we go.
Spoiler alert incoming.
That's a fact. All right, so on the occasion of his 5th wedding anniversary, Nick Dunne reports that his wife Amy has gone missing. Under pressure from the police and a growing media frenzy, Nick's portrait of a blissful union begins to crumble. I should have been talking like that the whole time. Soon, his lies, deceit, and strange behavior have everyone asking the same dark question: did Nick Dunne kill his wife? And that's by 20th Century Fox. Shout out Fox, man. So let's talk about it, man. Nick Dunne is played by.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Affleck.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Let's get the cast up
first.
Go ahead.
Let's get the cast up here, man.
Watched it like as the main character of a movie twice on here.
That's the first time we did it in a week, and this is actually the 3rd time we've seen Ben Affleck on movie pick.
Yeah, we watched him yesterday on The Flash.
Saw him in The Flash, saw him in The Accountant, saw him in Gone Girl. So far, congratulations, Ben Affleck. You now have the most movie picks on our podcast. So shout out to you, Big Bro. Yeah. So goddamn.
I think Denzel Washington might be a second, maybe.
Nah, well, he's losing to the white man, so he's losing to the white man. Better step it up.
Yeah, we got 2 from him. I don't know about anybody else.
Ben Affleck. Not really much we gotta say about him. You know, he Ben Affleck. You know, we done seen him in a whole lot of shit. Just to mention a few: Flash, this movie, Daredevil way back in the day, 2003. What was the other one? The Accountant. That was 2016, something like that. However, this Rosamund Pike playing Amy Dunne.
Amy, nigga. What you talking about?
I said Amy, not Amy.
You said Amy.
I get it.
Hey, yo.
So let's see. She was in.
Oh, look who decided to join us. Care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, we got a nigga named John here too. Lordy Lord.
Niggas stop talking over his introduction.
Niggas gotta start at 8, man. Hold the fucking horses. Damn.
Consistency, brother. Consistency. What the fuck?
Hey, Roots, tell them that.
Don't tell me what to do.
10 on YouTube, man.
Fuck all that. Don't tell me what to do with my horses.
Yeah, I don't know why, KT. I seen that. I don't know why it was. But yeah, it was.
Yeah. It looked like she got a lot of voice acting stuff.
You gonna
Like,
name
so
some
boom,
shit?
she got.
go
She
ahead.
was in Thomas and Friends. If you know the TV franchise.
If you know, you know.
Tommy the Train or whatever the fuck that nigga was.
Bruce,
Yeah.
that's from 2020.
It's in the title.
And that's from 2020. That ain't the same shit that we used to
Nigga
watch.
said Tommy the Train.
First of all, I didn't watch it. That was you. Second of
Yeah,
all,
but not
I'm
in
pretty sure
2020. Yeah,
this is the same nigga,
crazy.
bro. This is
But
the same
it's
nigga.
from 2020. It's not the same. So it's just like how they do reboots, like how Ben 10 got a new Ben 10, they got new Teen Titans. Like it's not the like Sesame Street. All of this shit is not the same as from when we was watching it as kids.
Why
So
are you pressing
Thomas
me
the
over
fucking
Thomas?
train engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, stop
This
naming
tank
this
engine.
shit. Why'd you name
Why are
the
you pressing me
2020?
over Thomas, nigga?
Hey,
His name
man.
is Thomas.
What is
Name
this
some
about?
relevant shit. What this
Thomas,
lady was in.
nigga. It's
What's
relevant.
What this
happening
lady
right
was
now?
in.
Yeah, Slim,
Name some-
I gotta admit, man, Thomas.
I'm gonna be real with you. I
totally
haven't seen
relevant.
most of this shit that's on here.
Mm,
She played a
I'ma
bitch
keep it a
named
buck,
Wilcox
KTF.
in The Informer. I don't know what the hell that is. Let's see.
KTF, most of
let's
our
extend.
viewers and the people on this panel probably have not seen 2020 Thomas the Train. I just want to put that out there.
Maybe we'll watch it next.
I'll never watch nothing with a man name and Thomas like train comes after it. I'm never watching no shit.
He's not a man, he's a train.
He got a man name though.
That's a fact. She does.
Yeah, but it's
What do you have to say to that,
2023.
Slim?
It's
Trainophobic.
What does
2023.
that have to do with anything?
Well, you know,
Yeah, what do it got to do with anything?
Well, you know,
fluid.
nah, we don't know.
all of these
It's
things are
fluid.
fluid.
that
they're
nigga said
fluid.
trainophobic.
Yeah, are you
KTF said
trainophobic?
that.
That nigga funny.
Come on, Bruce,
I
name some
haven't
shit that she was in.
watched. I haven't
Jack
watched
Reacher.
Jack Reacher, but I planned on watching it at some point because
I
I
think
think
Slim watched
they
that.
got like 3 movies
I did not watch
of
Jack
the
Reacher.
Jack
Don't tell
Reacher
me
shit,
that.
and then they got the TV show. But she was in. I'm guessing this is the original Jack Reacher movie, back in 2012.
Jack Reacher, the shit with John Krasinski, huh?
She played Kate. You said who?
John Krasinski, the dude from The Office and A Quiet Place.
I think it's
Jack
Tom
Reacher.
Cruise. I think it's Tom Cruise.
Is it Tom Cruise? Let's see.
I'm talking about the show.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Tom
talking about the
Cruise.
movies.
Yeah, no, the movie. I know what the show you talking about. I actually really want to watch that more than I want to watch the movie. That show looked fire. But while this is loading, going back. But yeah, she co-starred in the Jack Reacher movie that came out in 2012.
Shout out to her, man. She got a filmography on her.
We named 2 things.
Yeah, and it took a long time to name them.
Oh, you
two
talking
damn
about? Was she in that movie with the little person?
The little
Niggas don't know
person.
that movie. It was a Netflix movie. Like
You
2
talking
years
about
ago.
twins?
Nah, she was doing some corrupt shit to little niggas or corrupt shit to old people.
Oh, to
Was
old.
she in
Is
that
that her? I haven't watched
know
it, but
what movie you're
I
talking
saw
about, but I don't remember the
the
name
I
of
saw
that
the
hoe.
preview.
I'm gonna be
for that.
honest. Roots got this lady's entire filmography up right now. Like literally,
Real time.
you just scroll that hoe.
Tell us what the name of
I'm
it
not
was.
in control of the
Edith.
scrolling.
I
don't
know, Pujo.
see-
I know.
I care
I
a
know.
lot. That's what it's called. It's called.
Yeah,
I
There we
Care a
go.
Lot.
yeah.
Oh, we could have
Exactly.
found that out 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Like,
so she was
come on.
scamming. So just from what I got.
Hey, yo,
from
pause.
No spoilers.
Yo,
I watched that movie.
know what?
I
I'm
care a lot
actually
on
might.
Shrooms, dog, and that shit was
I bet that shit was a trip, bro.
nuts, dog. Bro, as soon as the beginning started, when they were like walking in that building thing, I had to leave. I just walked out. I was like, dog, this is too much. I don't know what the fuck happened. Fuck
Name
that shit.
product
Never
placement.
again.
Let's not
That's
get
that's
too
a very
far
popular.
Off track, man. Shout out to
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
We
How do you
spent a long
pronounce her
time
name?
on her, man. Fuck.
Roll. Hold on,
That's
I gotta
some
look
shit,
at
man.
it.
Road.
Roll. You
All
about
right, so anybody else
Rosamund
out there thought about Neil Patrick Harris
Pike.
is in there? How I Met Your Mother, Harold and Kumar. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Tyler Perry, you
That
know,
definitely
very
ain't Neil
divisive
Patrick Harris.
character within the
That's definitely Neil Patrick Harris. What you talking
Talking
about?
about that
Real
nigga up
Rap
there.
Coalition podcast community.
Yeah, we know about his filmography. This
Yeah,
nigga
just
done a
read
lot
them
of
top
shit.
fucking ones up there, like
Oh, hold
four
up.
up there at the top.
Oh wait, didn't he play?
Nah.
Did he play the agent in the newest Matrix? Is that him?
I ain't watched that.
The
shit.
analyst.
I didn't
I
get
mean,
to
it was
watch the
ass,
newest
but-
Matrix yet.
It says
ass.
it
It's
right
not worth
there.
to watch it all.
Why'd you just ask that?
It says
question? It's right there.
it says the analyst. I don't know that to be the officer's name, nigga.
Man, Slim is feeling sassy today.
As a
Hey,
bitch,
man.
bro. What's up with you?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now, man? Like, I'm confused. Like, come on.
Change your
This
name.
nigga Slim.
Showtime
This
Slim
nigga
is
Slim be
sassy
forgetting. Slim be forgetting that this whole podcast was his idea.
Yeah, but shit. Can we like?
And then you
know what
pick,
the fuck
you
we doing
pick
here?
niggas. You pick niggas and then be surprised at what you get. Like, come on now.
What do you
Anyway,
mean by
Tyler
that?
Perry. I said what I
What do you mean
said.
by that?
We got Tyler Perry playing Tanner Bolt, the lawyer in the movie. Art's favorite actor, director, writer, and all those things. We ain't even we know who Tyler Perry is.
Salute to that man for getting a bag.
Tyler Perry is a piece of shit. And he ass.
Hey, watch your mouth, or Art gonna run down, bro. Carrie Coon is this bitch name. Coon with a C.
That's kind of racist, but I can't even lie.
Kinda.
Who is she? Who is she? The sister?
Mark.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the sister. Go. Margot, but she was very much often referred to as Go. What? She was in the Avengers Infinity Wars.
Probably.
Proxima Midnight. I don't know who that is. But she got a Marvel check. Shout out to her. And she was in the
She was in
recent
Endgame too.
Ghostbusters.
You skipped Endgame. She was in that.
I didn't even see. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Probably the
She
same
played the
character.
same thing.
It was just a
Oh,
boy.
She was in the
Yeah.
new Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I ain't watched that shit either. Yeah. So shout out to her.
Shout out her.
I think those are the ones worth mentioning. I mean, let me look real quick, make sure. Oh, the detective, Kim Dickens.
She looks familiar. I don't remember who she is.
She looks familiar from this movie for me. I don't remember her enough.
Probably because I've seen this movie too. I don't know. I just know I've seen her before.
Fucking oh, girl, Deadwood, Hollow Man. Thank you for smoking. Fear the Walking Dead. I used to watch that shit. So
do you know? Her?
I do remember her. I do remember her from that.
She was
When
in
I
52
first
episodes.
I watched like the first 2 seasons. I stopped watching. That shit got kind of lame.
That's your
Sons
boy,
of
you
Anarchy.
talked
That's a
about
famous
lot of
show.
Film credits,
That was
how
a
did
lit
y'all
show.
feel about them in this movie, man? All these people.
Exactly.
I think everybody did their job.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't really, to be honest. Besides the main two characters in Neil Patrick Harris, right? I didn't feel that compelled. I didn't feel that these niggas were stepping out of their box.
Sleazy lawyer, pretty well.
Ain't that who he played?
I think he played good though. I think he was good in this.
Yeah.
How was that a
He played
sleazy
it.
lawyer?
He wasn't a sleazy lawyer. But
That's
he was
just
a
a
lawyer.
lawyer.
And
Well,
he was
like
also-
his clients were like
he was also
generally
a lawyer
pieces
in-
of shit is what we've been told, you know.
He was also a lawyer in all of the Medea movies. So
What?
It sounds.
he was also a lawyer in all of the Medea movies.
Yeah, but you know when he never mind, we ain't gonna talk about it, but he always a good guy there. Like
That's a fact. He'll never do shit
I
wrong.
don't know if he's necessarily the good guy here. He just kind of like a side character, you know.
He's a fucking lawyer.
He was a good dude. He's like he believed his story, all that shit, try to help him. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
yeah,
was
but
doing- he
I
was doing
think
his
like
job
he
to
was
make
on
some
the
money.
right side, but I don't think it was because of like moral obligation. I think it was because he was trying to get a bag and publicity. As
I mean,
lawyers tend to do.
that's what every lawyer do.
Yeah, that's how lawyers are. You know what I'm saying? But like I think it's different, you know, in terms of like the Lincoln lawyer and shit. You know.
Nah, that nigga was some bullshit too. He was more sleazy actually.
I
mean,
will
So
say-
what about
he
what
was
about the?
underhanded? But I think like he was doing shit out of like the moral rightness of everything.
But listen though,
I
right?
I will say, Margot is actually my favorite side character in this movie. I liked her a lot.
Me and Slim had a kind of a debate about that earlier. Slim, what you was trying to tell me about, like, you know, you said I was sleeping on her, kind of.
Well, that kind of gets into the movie, but I want to ask what y'all think about
We
the
can transition.
main two characters, Amy and like Ben Affleck and the Rosa. I don't know how to say her first name, but what is Amy
Amy,
and,
bro.
and
Rosamund.
Amy and Nick.
Played an insane bitch so well, boy.
Yeah, nah, for real.
She did a great job. I feel like.
Whacked out her fucking gourd, and she was making you believe that she was really just out here fucked off, man.
100%.
Ben Affleck walked the line between like sympathetic, victim and piece of shit really well as well.
Yeah.
Well, to me, so KTL, I know you didn't get to finish the entire movie, but
No,
I feel like I see what you're saying because she tried to set bro up, but I feel like he was still just a piece of shit all the way around.
Slim, that monologue
All the way
that
around,
you
I don't know
gave
about that.
that like
I don't
know
5
about piece of
minutes
shit
that
all
they
the way around.
dedicated
What
about
did he
her
do?
and her evil plot and shit. I was watching, and at one point, I audibly out loud said, "What the fuck is going on, dog? This bitch is fucked." Like,
No, so
and
to
she
me
is.
that plot twist right there, that mid movie plot twist, that shit was
That's
amazing
just
to me.
some of the craziest shit I ever
That
seen.
shit
Bro,
was
I
fire as fuck the
literally,
first time I seen
I
it.
Should
was
have finished the
literally,
movie, bro.
bro, that at that point, that plot twist, I was literally like, I'm about to cut this shit off. This is crazy. This is actually pissing me
Like
off.
that's
Yeah,
You about to
really
get away
like
with
we
this
Yeah,
talked
he
shit.
should
about
have
it in
finished
the
it,
in the
Pools. Like
12 Angry Men shit, but like that's really probably some shit that somebody did before. Like
Shit, probably.
there's people that think like that.
I know this
She
is
went
based off of
crazy,
a
bro.
book. Yeah, I know this story is based off of a
Yeah.
book. But I don't really know
Hey, who else? You read the book?
anything besides that.
Of course not.
Oh, all right.
I will though.
You will or you would?
I will.
Oh, that's what's up.
What's the?
But yeah. So to answer
Now
your
the thing
question,
about
Slim,
reading the
I
book,
think the
Pujols,
movie, like as it should have been, was carried by the leading actor and actress. Like I feel like it's one of those scenarios. I don't know how many other people I think could have turned in these specific performances, and I feel like without these two, like if these two characters were less effective in the roles that they had been given, this movie falls far more flat.
I agree with that.
So you
You
don't
never
feel
know.
like
you don't know.
Neil Patrick Harris could have played Nick Dunne?
Hell no.
No,
Why not?
not Neil Patrick. Like I say, like
He's
like
not-
maybe.
Like old girl mom was like, you just walking around here like the prom king. Like that nigga. I don't think Neil Patrick Harris is that type of nigga. Like Ben Affleck, one of them smooth ass niggas. So I believed everything that was going on. Like it just, I believe everything.
Neil Patrick Harris was like a rich dickhead, in which that's kind of what he plays often. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he like a erratic ass nigga in everything he played. So I mean, I don't really see him.
That Ben Affleck shit, bro. Like in the part where like they had the little dinner or whatever, and he went out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of like feeling bad for him because I knew that one bitch was finna set him up. That bitch like trying to take a fucking selfie about some casserole or some spaghetti, some dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that hoe was finna do some fuckery. And I was like, damn.
But he said,
"Oh,
can you delete that?"
For this dude. But also, like, you a dumbass. Why you snapping a picture with this hoe?
Nigga
like,
being too goddamn nice.
I mean, like
you know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
wasn't
boy, I would've
upset.
been, bitch, get the fuck on. Like,
He wasn't upset that old girl was gone though. He kind of like he said he was low key happy, but he didn't want nothing bad to happen to her. He just like
he just didn't want to have to deal with that hoe no more. He don't like his wife, bro. That's one thing. Like, I was like watching through this movie, and I was, like they doing the little diary entry shits, and I was like, oh, this is like a really nice depiction of how like a relationship in life can start out really well and can just turn sour over like continued exposure to a person and circumstances that are outside of your control. But then they hit the plot twist, and it's all fucking bullshit. Like most of it is bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit never happened.
Real, though. Some of that shit was real, like the money.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit never happened. Like,
yeah, when she, and this is getting deeper into the plot, pause if necessary. But when she explained her escape route or her escape plan with the diary, she explained, make sure that you
made up a lot
give
of
truth, but exerate on the truth.
She said that nigga the fuck.
Well, that's one of the oldest like tricks in the book, Roots. Like people be saying, like to tell a convincing lie, you give pieces of the truth and what people know are the truth, verifiable facts, and then you begin lying, and they don't think that the lie will be connected in that truth. They already believe you. You bought credit with them, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, and which that was her main shit. Like around her main plan was getting people to corroborate this story of her husband as a terrible person.
He was
turned into a piece of shit.
He didn't know shit. Like the whole making fake best friends with the pregnant lady, bro. Ain't never seen them together. Like, so
that
like,
nigga said, "What best friends? She ain't got no damn friends."
Then the bitch got pictures with her holding her stomach. Like that shit is insane, bro.
Let me tell you the most insane shit here. That bitch seen her man kiss another bitch in a manner that she felt was very betraying, and her choice of action was to get him framed for murder and sentenced to the death penalty after she killed herself.
But she had a history of all that fuck shit.
What's going on?
She framed the other nigga for rape.
She framed that nigga for rape, and had the other shit continue, she probably would have. Well, hell, we've seen what happened to Neil,
bro. He kissed a bitch, and she wanted him to die.
I ain't gonna lie though, how he did that shit was super smooth. Like that's a move that,
bro. That's clean as fuck.
Yeah, that was the cleanest shit.
That's like niggas be having a signature move with the bitches. Like,
let me tell you something, Roots. He set that bitch up the first time through circumstances of a place he had took a bitch to where it seemed like a special, like a moment. The next thing he used the weather.
He called an audible. He called an audible.
That nigga used the weather.
That boy said it's snowing outside. I already know what I'm on.
That wasn't even snow though, bro. You know what that was?
What it was?
That was sugar in the air from the sugar plant, bro. That wasn't snow.
It ain't no shot. It ain't no shot. He at the bar and it's sugar flowing all the way from over there.
Nah, he knows. He knows though. It was planned that he knows.
Because he did
that
it
boy
with
bought
his
a
wife
bar within the range of the sugar plant.
Nigga, God,
bro. He's scheming.
He might be the cleanest nigga I ever seen, like as far as
KTL, technically he didn't even.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like that bitch was kind of a bad bitch too, boy.
Which one? His second bitch?
The one that he was fucking on. That whole
that's what I'm trying to understand. Like Slim said that. Well, y'all all said he was a piece of shit. I didn't
say he was a piece of shit.
No, he's definitely like a piece of shit. But
can you explain that to me?
All right, so here's what I'm saying, Pools. Is like in the like, there's nothing wrong with a motherfucker, fucking a bitch. Like you can have like your moral reprehensible. He shouldn't have cheated on his wife. If that's your opinion, that's fine. I understand, and I might slightly agree. But the piece of shitness more so comes in the fact that like while like he's just a dumbass, really. Like is more.
I would say,
problem.
I would agree with that.
He like your wife is being investigated. Like you are being investigated for the disappearance and possible murder of your pregnant wife, and you just fucking on a hoe. Like
I don't believe y'all niggas wouldn't do this. I know you niggas would do the same shit. I don't know about Roots.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can now. I don't know if you was talking earlier.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I feel like I'd be more strategic than that, man.
No, that shit that Roots just said about him bringing the bitch in his sister house. Like, come on, bro.
Bro,
like that's why.
Fuck?
He snuck the bitch in his sister's house, bro.
Bro, the nigga is stressed out. He want to fuck something. Let the nigga do his thing.
Bro, you gotta be able to make smart decisions, bro. The whole time.
Yeah, you're saying.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
That's not a smart decision, bro.
So we gotta look at it from
100%, but I don't think it's more.
We gotta look at it from the outside.
Allowed her in your sister's house, like,
bro, you can look at it from the outside in the world from an outside perspective, and it's gonna look a funny way. But if you in that situation,
you should.
I'm not.
You should look at it that way.
I could look at some shit one of you niggas did, and from the outside, and it'll make you look crazy.
100%. You right. I agree with you. So what I'm saying is, I agree with you. And some of the shit that you saying, had like it's kind of like normalized, like you said, like. He stressed out, so he did this and that. That don't mean the nigga not wrong for doing it. That don't mean he should have.
Like I say, I don't think it's morally reprehensible.
Bro,
like
I don't
that
think
part of it.
I
think it's just like it's. Like,
it is, Puos.
Like you're a
dick. He only got caught.
And this is he did get caught. He did get caught. And this is a girl that he lied to his sister about for a year and a half.
Like I don't care about none of that, dog. What I'm supposed to tell my sister I'm cheating on my wife.
KTL,
exactly, KTL. Why is that her business?
Listen, y'all not listening. You have to get the entire scope of what's going on. So he lied to his sister about this woman for a year and a half, and then he brought this same woman into his sister's house. He snuck her in there. Why? So how do you think that's like not?
None of them is the problematic part, Slim. The problematic part is that
very problematic.
He
You're crazy.
He did not tell his sister about this bitch whenever like the fucking all that shit come about. And she trying to like help defend him. That's where his problem.
Yeah.
Was.
The problem is no.
Yo.
Yeah,
you can hear you now.
Yeah, that was a stupid ass call. But the problem is, so y'all saying like it's none of his sister business. Y'all got to realize how the movie painted the relationship between him and his sister. Him and his sister is super close. They own the same bar with each other. They tell each other everything. And so that's why she was so hurt whenever like the nigga was doing all this shit. She was on the floor crying and shit because this is her twin brother. And she felt like she's doing all this shit, like y'all said, to defend him and help him. She never switched on this nigga one time. Even after all the shit. Like she never switched on this nigga once. Even from the to the very end, she was on this nigga's side. She was like,
I agree.
I think it's a different relationship between them.
I would have told her, like, once all that Amy went missing, I would have told her, I've been fucking.
She didn't switch up. Bitch. Like, even when she was on the floor,
she was out there dogging that boy whenever that shit happened.
She was telling the truth. She wasn't wrong.
She was lit. Well, like, I don't know, because like it's one thing to tell the truth, but it's another thing to be like, hey, like I can't even fuck with you right now. Like, bro, you that mad?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Even with all that shit, she never turned her back on this nigga. She was riding with this nigga the entire time.
Happened to me. Why the fuck you mad about what's
that's her the only thing. Twin brother, KTL.
That twin shit don't mean shit to me.
About me, but how are you more mad?
This the only problem.
I'm not saying the twin shit is like any different, but what I'm saying is she was concerned about this nigga the entire time, and he's sitting here doing all this shit.
I'm saying though, I agree with you, bro. I don't gotta tell you what I'm doing a year ago, but once Amy go missing, my sister only one I trust. So I was doing this. I'm fucking this little bitch. That's about it. Everything, but I'm not, bro. Nigga, I'm stressed out. Motherfuckers, cameras everywhere. Damn, let this nigga fuck this bitch one time. Let him do what he does.
Come on, bro. So you like, I hear what you're saying, but that still don't make it right for him to just sneak a bitch that his sister don't know in his sister's house.
Like you stop talking like one of them people who like you're not looking. Stop.
I'm being realistic though.
No, I'm being look at it from your point of view. What you would have did.
But this is not my point of view, Pulos.
What have you would have done?
What I'm saying is this nigga
in here.
This nigga Nick,
I'm listening. You lying here.
Yeah. No, I'm saying this. What I said from the beginning is this nigga Nick was in the wrong for that. Now, I'm not saying that niggas don't do that shit or niggas won't do it, but what I'm saying is that don't mean the nigga was right for doing it. He snuck a bitch that his sister don't know that he been lying to his sister about in his sister's house. She don't even know this bitch. Why you?
To be fair, he didn't invite that hodo.
Hey, this the thing though.
Showed up on her own.
That don't matter. He let that bitch in there, bro.
Yeah, that's a problem.
He let her in there.
Yeah, that's a problem.
First of all, don't let nobody in my house that I don't know.
I want to know how this bitch know where my sister live.
Because they've been fucking around for a year and he told her. That's the only way she can know.
Shot.
That's the only way she can know.
Concerned about.
I'm gonna be honest. She told this nigga.
Yeah, no, he probably told her.
I mean, he told the girl.
Okay, so that's the only reason you said.
Hold on. He went from being a dumb idiot to being a disrespectful piece of shit because he let some hoe that he was fucking on in his sister's house, which sequentially could have incriminated her as well as, he been fucking around. You probably know that he got her gone. You probably know that he killed her. And
I don't know. That's why dots really connect.
They did because KT. I don't know if you saw the part,
exactly
but
what
they took
happened.
the hoe to jail. Like they arrested her.
That's exactly what happened. They arrested her and took her down.
Not because of that. Though.
I'm not arguing.
No, that's literally what they said. They was basically saying like. No, they were saying like, okay, this is the twin sister, and they was talking about the relationship they got, and that's why somebody made a joke. Somebody made a joke and said something about twin sis.
Yeah,
they made that joke in the because they was talking about how close they was, and they was saying so pretty much she probably corroborating with this nigga on the murder type shit, and so when they got that search warrant,
the least you can do being my twin sibling is make sure I'm 100% in the know, so I know how to move around.
I agree. And like Puel said, you don't have to tell. He didn't have to tell her like a year earlier. I'm just looking at like I feel like their relationship was like that. Like I feel like their relationship was really like
it's
her.
better to just say he's stupid, bro.
She asked him, are you telling me everything? He assumed, oh, you must think I did it. No, nigga, are you telling me everything that I need to know in order for me to move around?
But that's what I thought. I thought she meant that too. But then she was like, I would never accuse you of that. And that's why I'm like, she never really changed on this nigga. She always believed this nigga. She had his back, but he just kept lying to this
when
bitch.
She said that was because she didn't want to say them words. She 100%.
But it's true though, because she really
was asking that exact question.
I feel like KTL, this entire movie, they showed like how much of a rider she was for her brother. Like she, even with all this fucking murder shit going down, she had this nigga back. Like she was still riding with this nigga, even though all the evidence was pointing towards him like killing his wife. Like she never changed, and I gotta give her that, bro. And I definitely feel like he owed his sister a little bit more respect for the fact that like
I'm not debating that. Like but that's like really what I'm talking about more so is like his relationship with people within this movie is really kind of like where he's like a dickhead.
I think his relationship with everybody else was
like his wife, his sister, his pops, his in-laws.
Yeah, he had a trash relationship with everybody except his sister.
But bro, that's how niggas who like stand off his yard. Like I'm not cool with everybody.
That's like a regular thing for twins. Honestly,
that's how you are, bro.
I'm kind of like that, bro. Like I think the
neighbors
neighbors
got twins in his family, don't you?
I got twins on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, like that's a regular thing for twins. So it makes sense them being that close, but operating on that closeness, and we've been this close since birth, my nigga. You should have told me,
God. The nigga just trying to fuck the bitch. Bro, this is what happened. She pulled up, he like, bro, you can't be here. But then the nigga was like, damn, this whole fun. I kind of do want to fuck this hoe real fast. They just happen to fall asleep and shit. Niggas
so
can't say they ain't never been through no shit like
bro,
damn,
if
you didn't been a lot.
If
a
nigga,
a lot of situations
if my brother, listen,
ain't
bro,
right, bro. That don't mean they right.
If my brother,
it ain't right.
If my brother bring a hot bitch over for whatever reason, she hot right now, and he bring her over my house without telling me, and that shit end up incriminating me, I'm fading with that.
He wasn't hot though. That's different.
I think he should. I think it would have been Pools. I think it would have been all different if he would have just told her about the bitch. Then it probably wouldn't have been as bad.
I agree, but I'm not.
But bro,
she already ain't like his wife anyway, so she probably expected him to be trying to get some pussy on the side.
But like, all right, man, I'm gonna say it. No one wants that, right? That bitch, that little college bitch. You know what I'm saying? She also was symbolic and symptomatic of like the logic gap, like the operation off of emotion, man. Right? That bitch sitting there pissed off because like a motherfucker didn't divorce his wife to be with that hoe, because he at the press conference saying he miss his wife, and that bitch tripped out over that.
Emotional, that's an emotional,
bro. And then you ain't even.
That's an emotional young
saw
adult,
this part, KTL.
Yeah.
I don't even think you saw this part, KTL. She flipped on that nigga.
Slim, that shit lame as a bitch.
KTL. She flipped on. She flipped on that nigga.
That's what they do,
later
though.
on.
But I know Roots, like that's what I'm saying. I know, like she took her emotions and made real life consequences based off of her emotions.
To your point, it's women that do that every day, just not to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same as like
if they was
somebody exposing a nigga like on social media or some shit. It's the same shit,
Slim,
just on a smaller scale.
95% of women was in that situation, they would have did the same shit that college girl did. They would have flipped on bro too.
Probably.
This is what I'm saying though. As a nigga, he ain't probably really finna leave his wife for the bitch. He just talking, and she really believe what this nigga was saying.
I
them hoes be getting mad because they be side pieces and don't realize.
You might be right about that, but he was finna divorce his wife.
Not for her though.
What you talking about?
And if he wasn't, he shouldn't have sold the bitch the dream, because that's what got him fucked up.
That's just how niggas be talking, bro.
And niggas be dumb as fuck for that shit. He sold that whole dream.
Man, bro, he
what's crazy?
He was leaving his wife because he ain't his wife. He wasn't leaving his wife.
What's crazy is that was like his His student,
yeah.
college student.
That look even worse.
Nigga tripping.
That's
boy.
extremely frowned upon.
Hey, he might be the cleanest motherfucker I've seen in a movie.
That nigga might not have a
I
job
cannot
no more.
lie.
That nigga's a
That
sleazeball.
nigga been
That
have
nigga
a
was a
job.
regular ass sorry.
Oh yeah, he was
writer,
unemployed.
dog.
That's a
wasn't
fact. He
doing
was
no cold
unemployed.
shit. He
Bro,
was
this
a writing
nigga,
professor
this
with
nigga
no
might be a
fucking job,
pookie, bro.
boy, and he was knocking a bad bitch.
Listen, bro,
Like,
this
off
nigga
the
might
street.
be
Nigga,
a
that was a
pookie.
fucking
Hold on, let
college.
me run down.
What's
a
college
pookie?
kid,
Crackhead?
KTL?
Hold on, nah, like
You giving that nigga props for that?
or
That was a
Ray.
college kid. You
Listen,
giving him props for
listen,
that?
I'm gonna run down.
I'm saying
Oh, we not
like
finna
he
take
like
away from
he
this
ain't,
bad
he ain't
bitch.
have shit going for him, Slim.
I'm saying like
Listen,
that's
listen,
a
listen,
plus
listen.
because he was able to fuck
Like
with
his
his
Listen,
life was
student.
hold up.
ass, and he
Hold
was
up.
still pulling
But it
on.
wasn't though. Listen, this
How
nigga
was his
and
life
his
ass?
wife. Listen. It wasn't. It wasn't for a nigga. This is like the life. His wife bought him a business.
Facts.
That's one. Two,
That's the only
she
one,
pay.
though.
Listen, she pay for everything this nigga do. She still got
He ain't
money
got no
coming in
job.
from the trust
Nah,
fund.
that bitch
He ain't
broke.
got no job.
That bitch broke. They
She
both,
She not
they both
broke. She
not
not broke.
broke.
She
She
made
got
up
a
a
trust
fake
fund,
ass.
bro.
She made a fake ass financial crisis situation. Like she wasn't broke. That's why that bitch had
Yeah,
all that
but I
money
think
when
that
she left.
I don't think that hoe was just like
She had a
money
wad
like
of
that. I
cash
think
when
she
she
had
left.
enough to make
Yeah.
what happened that she wanted happen.
Her mother is a famous writer in this story. She's
Yeah,
never
amazing
broke.
Amy shit.
No,
amazing
but that,
Amy.
I believe
Yo.
You got a call.
that she had enough to make her plan happen. I don't believe she just still had bread like that.
Bro, she bought all that shit with them credit cards.
What?
Like, nah, that bitch wasn't broke. She wasn't broke.
Yo,
Nah,
Even
you
if
good.
she,
You good.
even if she
that's
didn't
credit
have
card debt,
the
Slim. You know, you and
All
I
I'm
know
saying,
you don't have to
KTL,
have money
all
to
I'm
have
saying
credit card
is
debt.
she wasn't broke. She had money.
She
had
the
money.
piece of
This
shit. Y'all talking
had
about
enough
Nick.
money.
Yeah, she is.
No,
but,
she's definitely a
but
piece of shit.
I feel
Here's
like,
what I'm saying,
Not
bro.
even close, bro.
That boy Nick had no job. He was broke. He sat there, you know what I'm saying?
Playing video
he hated
games and
his
shit.
wife. His mom's died. Like his life was ass. And he was still out here just on a mission. Like that's incredible.
So Puos, what you said about her. So this to me is the real definition of a toxic relationship. Because I feel like they was
Most
both
definitely.
fucked up individuals in like a fucked up relationship.
One of them was way more fucked up
this
than the
the
other.
most
Let's
toxic
just say
relationship I ever seen.
let's
So
say that one was way more fucked up than the other.
She blames him for the reason she did what she did, but it's like they both was just toxic from the
Slim,
beginning.
there's so much wrong here, bro, between the shit that she did, right? A motherfucker, like that motherfucker out there fucking around on his bitch. That bitch did that shit with the like weird pregnant thing. Like at first she ain't want no baby. Then, you know, she changed up. She got herself a baby for some more. Like it's the most toxic shit I ever seen. Like they caused their own problems. They caused their relationship to fail.
KTL, that right there is part of her little plan. But even before she put that plan into place, they was fucked up before that.
But I'm saying,
that's why they
there's
fucking
every
married. That's why they
checkbox
marriage was
that
failing.
you can check, like they caused their own downfall.
Bro,
Yeah, of course. However, KTL, you didn't watch the entire movie, and they eventually got back together, quote unquote. Not
yeah, I'm
really
about to say, Slim. I know exactly what happened.
Manipulation. All
Exactly. She had this
Boy, she
nigga
was
between a rock and a hard
out
place.
this nigga.
Like,
Slim,
bro,
it's
she
the worst
thrashed
shit.
him. She thrashing him to the point where he can't even leave.
Puos, now I'm
as
gonna
soon
say
as
he a bitch. He was a bitch for that.
Nah, he not a bitch, bro.
He is a bitch.
He's
Slim, what he supposed to do?
Hold on, because he said
He's
at the end
100%
of
a
he said
bitch.
he's staying. Listen, bro, at the end of he said he's staying because this his kid. Well, no, that wasn't his kid.
It wasn't
Now
his
that I think
kid.
about it.
Hey,
Well,
I
did
think
she
this
say
is what
she
it
was
is.
pregnant?
though.
Slim,
She
what
said
is
she
he
can't be
supposed to
pregnant.
do? There's one option here, and they already suspect that he tried to kill his wife before. Like,
No.
He
Let
can't
me
he
say,
leave
could
her,
kill
bro.
that bitch. I
Let
think
me
he
say.
should kill that bitch, but like,
So no, I got two.
This nigga
things,
too
Puos.
dumb to execute
I
a murder.
advocate this man
Listen.
murdering his wife.
I got
That nigga
like,
too stupid to do
KTL,
that.
what the hell are you talking about? Listen, I got
just
two
saying.
things, Puos. So first, I am gonna call Nick a bitch because she was manipulating the fuck out of him. However, there was one point where he finally fucking put his foot down and said, "Nah, I'm finna leave this bitch. I don't give a fuck about all this shit." And then he He let her talk him back into staying. Like, bro, just fucking leave. Fuck what
because he
everybody
realized,
think.
bro.
I don't
Listen,
give
He
a
bro.
realized he
fuck what
damned if
the
he do,
public.
You
damned if he
talking
don't.
about the outside looking in 10 minutes ago. Now look at it from this point of view.
No.
Yo,
So this is
nah,
what I'm saying.
You can't see.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Puos. No, let me
Can't
explain
do
it.
that,
That's
bro.
exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, from the outside looking in, he's looking at it like, oh, all of these people, and she even told him, like, these people are ruining you type shit. He's looking at it from what the people perception is going to be of him. My thing is, bro, who gives a fuck? Just leave. You and this bitch don't need to be together. Yeah. Yes, you can. What's the worst that's going to happen? Public
You
scrutiny?
might not be able to get another. Fuck scrutiny. You
bro,
might not,
he didn't have a
niggas,
job for a year, probably.
You might not be able to get shit. Now
he got his own business. He got the bar.
Bro, that's her. All of that shit is in her name. She can get rid of that shit if she want to.
Man, so this is the thing. You just gonna let the bitch hold the shit over? If
That
it was
bitch
you,
really
just
owned
let her
Now
fuck
listen,
over your head.
look what happened to the other nigga. The other nigga said, after that, I couldn't get a job for 8 years. I haven't had a date in 5. Like, bro, nigga, she's a life ruiner. She just murdered a nigga.
Let me ask you.
Did she not just murder a nigga fucking 2 seconds?
Yeah, let me ask you. Yeah, she's great at manipulating. But let me ask you, if it was you would have let her hold that over your head for 18 years?
Bro.
Like forever?
If I'm thinking about that shit and I might not have no other money, I gotta work a bullshit, a trash. I might gotta just take that L. I might just take that L, bro.
Take the L. Take the L of what? Staying or leaving?
Self-respect, dog. Self-respect.
Y'all are debating.
Yes, nigga. This bitch is not finna. Hey, she's not finna run my life, bro. I don't give a fuck what she got.
There's one way out of this.
See what happened to the other nigga?
She was playing
like him.
Hey, bro, she was playing puppet with this nigga, bro. Like the whole last 10 minutes.
Sorry,
bro. Listen, bro. At that point, bro. Hold on, Slim. At that point, she was 3 for 3 with fucking niggas' lives up.
Exactly.
She killed one nigga, had one nigga sent to jail for 3 years.
I'm taking my L, bro.
So watch this.
And then had this nigga accused of murdering her. Bro.
I got you. Now watch this. She had Nick accused of murder, and the nigga did not go down for that shit. That nigga Nick was able to get out of that shit. Bro, because of him when he went on that show and he said what he said. That's why she came back.
Bro, he needed that, bro. Him and his sister would have went down if she didn't pull up, bro.
Yeah, facts. Now she's here. Nigga. Just go out there and say what you gotta say, bro. My whole thing is I'm not gonna sit here and
I think you capping.
I 100% will, Puos.
So you gonna leave your pregnant bitch who just came back from a fake kidnapping murder?
I think he's a bitch. Yeah, I think he's a bitch. Yes, I do 100%.
You're not gonna get no job like that. They gonna Google you. Oh, this is the nigga who did this. Was on trial for murder. Then he left.
Hey, I got a job right now on my. Hey, I can quit my job that I got. I got a job on my phone right now, doing some picking up groceries or some shit. It don't matter, bro.
Get your same amount of bread.
It don't matter. Pull
yeah, dude.
You looking at it from the perspective of he gonna lose his lifestyle. He gonna lose what he got. All the shit that he got, he ain't gonna be able to have. Bro, the nigga ain't got no fucking self-respect. He's not controlling his own life. He got to do whatever this bitch say he got to do.
It's over, bro. She won.
No,
it's over.
That's because he a bitch. I'm telling you, because he's a bitch, and he's gonna
let her do that. I've been fucked up before.
You're wrong.
I ain't going. I ain't going back to that. I ain't going back. I can guarantee. I'm not going back to that shit.
We all have. However, somebody. If somebody's able to manipulate you to the point that you gotta do whatever they say, you lost, and that's your fault.
This is a different situation, though. Like
it's
this
not,
is super
bro. Just leave,
bro.
Just leave. Literally, just leave.
So just take the L.
What is sister
Roots,
gonna do? You gonna put your sister in that shit too?
Let me ask you a question. Roots. If he leaves this lady, what is gonna happen? What's gonna happen then to him if he leaves?
What she gonna do? She probably gonna redo the same shit.
She won't. It's already happened.
If she don't, bro, you don't think she got a million fucking plans up her sleeve on how
so you sound like
get that shit started up again?
Sound like you just concerned about what might happen.
So what about your twin sister?
What might happen?
What about
I'm going? Hold on, real quick. What might happen is
you talking about what
or worse to listen. What might happen is similar or worse to what this bitch done already did to me and 2 other niggas.
Nah, bro.
What about his
you
sister?
going off
lose her bar too, Slim? Huh? You don't give a fuck about your sister?
Pujols, well, go do some other shit then. Both of y'all go do some other. My whole thing is I'm not finna let nobody control my life because I'm afraid of what they might do. No, nigga. You living your life in a fucking prison in that point. Like you in a box.
Bro. You
didn't because you know what you can do. You can leave the situation. You can literally leave the situation.
I would like to offer another possible solution when y'all are done.
Bro, we know, kill the bitch.
Hey, Rude said it, not me.
I ain't gonna lie. I just stay with her and go crazy. I just do what the fuck I like. He was doing. I do what the fuck I wanted.
Well, I put a bullet in that hole, boy.
He wasn't doing what he want to do. He was doing what she let him do. Like I don't get it.
I would have made that bitch.
She was telling this nigga, man, nah.
She don't. That's the thing, Paul. She don't leave regular.
Nigga, bitch.
She left him, but she don't leave regular, bro.
He a bitch ass nigga because he let that lady turn him into a puppet, and he's afraid to leave.
I don't
just
think
leave, bro.
He definitely
just leave.
Into a bitch
like
ass
there's nothing so terrible that can happen if he leaves this lady, bro. It ain't nothing but public perception at that point.
She killed one other nigga. What are you talking about?
She's not gonna kill this nigga at this point, bro. That's
she might, bro. She might.
Bro. How you figure, bro? She had
my
that shit set up. Hold on, she had that shit set up perfectly, bro.
I agree.
It was had she stayed with Neil Patrick Harris, she probably could have had the life that she actually wanted.
She didn't want that nigga. Point, that's why she didn't talk to that.
She didn't want that nigga. Facts. She probably still could have fucked around on this nigga.
That nigga was a sucker too.
Buy
that
her
nigga
another
was a
bag.
Sucker,
exactly, bro. He was gonna buy her another bag. He was gonna be a fucking cuck.
She got money. You just said she got money. She don't need.
She don't need that nigga for no bread,
bro. You know how many bitches out there got money but still spend that nigga money?
It was not her. She not her.
She not like that. She not like that.
She didn't do that one time because Nick ain't had shit. Nick ain't had shit, bro.
I agree. You can't let nobody control your life. I give you that.
Yeah, you can't let nobody control your life, bro.
But it's a different
situation. But let me explain to y'all what I think though. Why I don't think she would have killed that dude. I don't think she would have killed Nick because obviously, like y'all said, everything was perfect. So to me. She's really intelligent, highly intelligent. She's smart as fuck. She thought of every possibility. She knows what to do to make this look like this type shit. And I feel like her killing Nick would be too suspicious. I don't think she would even take that risk of her like killing this nigga. And it's like, okay, no, I'm just thinking like, I don't know, but I'm thinking she wouldn't take that risk of killing Nick because she's too smart to like just do some dumb shit like that. I think that'd be dumb.
She had FBI agents eating out the palm of her hand, bro.
Not
I
at
think
the
she
end.
could have got out of that shit.
Not at the end.
She did. There was only one officer didn't believe her.
You're right. I'm talking
only one of them didn't believe her.
Yeah, they wasn't
because she was on the case from the jump.
Yeah, and I don't think
she had the feds eating out of the palm of her hand, bro. You're so brave. Right. You're so courageous. Hey, that's enough questioning.
That's because she's very good at manipulation. That's what I'm saying. She's great. She knows exactly what to do. That's why I don't think she would do something like kill Nick. I don't think that's the thing that she would do after all of this shit just happened.
What's the difference between
I feel like
Nick
she's going to be
Neil?
Because she's going to be the primary. So Neil, they didn't know anything about her talking back to Neil. She hit Neil up. She went back to Neil. They don't know that.
They had the letter. They had the letters that they had.
Yeah, but that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
Yeah, she painted it to seem like he was stalking her when really she was talking
to him. But what I'm saying is they don't know about the little private meetings when she met this nigga at a bar or whatever. When she went back to the house and brought him, they don't know about none of that. They know about her and Nick. If she kills Nick, she's gonna be the primary suspect. I don't know for sure, but I don't.
She's way smarter than She's way smarter than Nick. I see her getting out of that shit way better than Nick did.
I think she's so smart that she wouldn't kill him. That's what I think. I think she's so smart she wouldn't kill him. That's just what I think.
Shit.
I think killing him would be a dumb option.
Her objective, in which that I feel like that probably could have happened. That's not what she wanted to do. What she wanted to do was, nigga, I'm gonna make you into the nigga that I want you to be. It's the same thing that the dude that she convicted, that she accused of rape. He said that's what she was doing, buying her all of this,
and she
buying him all of this new shit in order to make him look how she wanted him to look.
You're right, But and so this goes back to the beginning. Like what she said was that Nick was pretending. They was both pretending from the very beginning. So that's strike one. Their relationship started off as some bullshit because they both was pretending when they met each other.
Well,
Nick was
he pretending?
Yeah, because she said it. He was pretending to be she told him, I got it wrote down. She confronted that nigga, she said, he called that bitch a cunt. He finally put his hands on her. And
Facts.
she said,
tossed that bitch to the wall.
Facts. She said, I'm the cunt you married. The only time you liked yourself is when you was trying to be someone this cunt might like. And so pretty much what I got from that is that he was trying to portray, you know, a different Nick. And so what happened later down the line, he got back into his regular shit. You know, that's what people do. That's what everybody does pretty much when they get in a relationship.
You give a bitch the full you when you first meet her?
Nah. Not the full me, but I'm not gonna act completely different.
I don't think he was acting different. I think that nigga was just trying to pull a bitch. Like a nigga went, bro, stop acting like this nigga not doing regular nigga shit throughout the whole movie. He's literally a regular nigga.
Definitely. But I've had this conversation with my niggas that do this type of nigga shit.
I think Pools is mixing up. Yeah, I think Pools is mixing up what niggas do versus what people would say is right or wrong. I think you mixing that up.
Going back to right or wrong, though.
No, because that's what we looking at. She thought Nick. So this entire thing happened because she thought Nick fucked her over, even though Nick was doing shit that niggas do, but she felt like he fucked her over. That's all it is. It's definitely a right or wrong thing of why all this happened.
You only liked yourself when you was pretending to whatever. Like,
Son, that's the worst argument I've ever heard in my life. That's some shit a bitch is saying.
How you gonna tell me when I like
a
me?
Bitch?
Yeah, why y'all agreeing with me? Why y'all agreeing with me?
But because did he disagree?
Bro, that nigga is tired of talking to this bitch, bro.
Nah, because Pools,
did he disagree?
There was a scene where this nigga was like, whenever he was on the couch or whatever, before they got into a little argument or whatever, and he was unemployed, and this nigga, like, I don't know if what the fuck was going on, but the nigga was like fucked up because he ain't had no job.
He was saying, I don't know how to do this. I ain't never been unemployed before.
Facts, and that's the reason why they had their little situation right there.
We don't even know if that's real or not. That was in her notes. Like, we don't even know how real that shit is, bro.
But
you're right.
Oh, I don't be so
smoke them. Look,
I see what you saying. No, I see what you're saying. But the thing with the notes is the first half of the notes was true. Everything that she said about the relationship, how they met, all that shit was true. And so what the false part that Nick told to the police, the false shit was that the abuse and her wanting to buy. Well,
okay, hold on. So let's go chronological, right? Chronologically, the first lie that he pointed out was that he didn't want a baby.
Yeah,
which he finally said to his sister, I wanted a baby. She didn't.
And she didn't. Thanks.
Everything after that might be lie or truth. But none of that other shit got addressed.
No, the way it went was it started off with the truth. She told the entire truth in the beginning of that diary. She could, and like KTF said, what she did the thing where she put a little bit of truth in it, and then she started telling lies. And she reinforced them lies by going out and telling the woman that she became friends with. She told her all about how Nick be having a temper and abusing her. And so she started making up lies as she went along. But whenever the detective was asking Nick about, is all this shit true? It was the shit at the beginning was, he said it was all true. And then when she got to the abuse and all the other shit, he was like, nah, that shit fake. She got to the gun and she was like,
that shit fake. He said that's not likely with the gun shit.
So and what's the point? Him saying I never had a job before. What's the problem with that?
No. He was saying he never had been
unemployed.
What I'm saying
what's the problem with that?
No, what I'm saying is in that scene, it was like, I don't know exactly what he did. I don't know exactly what he did, but it was like some shit to where he was kind of like blowing that bitch off or like brushing off or some shit. And she was
in there. I'll break it down just so
she was trying
to help your point. He was in there playing Call of Duty or some shit. She came home from like getting groceries or some shit. There's mad beers and shit on the table and shit. Like You unemployed, my nigga. You the man of the house. You unemployed. I come home after doing whatever the fuck she was doing. She was out being productive, according to her. She come home and this nigga got a bunch of beer scattered around on the table playing Call of Duty. That's a bad look.
But not even just that.
So what though? Who gives so what?
But that's what I'm saying. Not even just that. It's like when she came in, she was talking to him, and of course, I don't know for sure like what's true and what's not. Like you said, I'm really only speculating because I feel like everything at the beginning was true, and then she started writing the bullshit later. But she was like trying to talk to this nigga like kind of like I don't know why you trying to turn me into this shit or whatever, this or that. And
yeah,
type,
trying to turn me into
the wife that's like nagging
bitch.
and all this shit. Yeah, and so the way I looked at it is that, but was she from the beginning or was that like a character progression thing?
Let me ask you something. Who starts out as the nagging bitch? That shit is a gradual process, bro.
Okay, so we right then. Like, so the bitch Nick was whatever he was when they first met, and then they had the little shit where he just started being or whatever, and he lost his job, and there was a bunch of shit going on, and then she started like this little gradual change, and she was like, I don't really know how to explain.
She was basically the way she was. If we go based off of the diary, with her saying that you start off with truths, she said they started off perfect and then they hit some bumps in the road. A recession came through. That's what I was saying. Both of them. Yeah. A recession came through. Both of them lost their jobs. Goddamn. Then his mother passed away. Then they moved to a place that she wasn't familiar with, but she said felt that they moved for him. She didn't even talk to him. He didn't ask. They just moved. In which I had a little bit of a problem with that because like, what you mean? I didn't ask you. My mom's just died, or not even my mom's just died. Not even my mom's just died. My mom is sick. I need to go and help take care of my mother.
Hey, I agree, and I kind of agree. What she said was that he didn't ask. Like, she was like, she didn't mind, but she wish he would have asked or something like that. But I agree. Like, he really don't gotta ask, but I feel like you definitely could mention it or something. Just tell the bitch.
Mention.
What do you mean? But he didn't ask. I don't packed her shit up and drove out there.
Listen, bro. But listen,
she said she wished she would have asked first.
Hold on. So the dynamic is his father's in a nursing home because he got Alzheimer's or whatever the fuck, dementia, whatever the fuck. His mother stays at home by herself. She has stage 4 cancer. She's getting ready to die. She can't afford to get in hospice. So he has to act as her hospice. If it's the other way around, let's just say me and my wife's mother is sick. She stay at home by herself. She's getting ready to die. I don't expect my wife to ask. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, we need to make sure that she's comfortable.
Yeah.
And I got a line.
The same thing that I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm gonna do for my mom's, and you can feel like how you were along for the ride. Whatever. This bitch birthed me. Sorry, not this bitch. This woman birthed me.
Yeah. I even got a line that Nick said. He was like, all we did was try to resent each other, control each other, and cause each other pain. It's like, obviously, like y'all really been toxic from way back. And the way he said it is like both of y'all. And he acknowledged his part, and he didn't acknowledge it from the jump. Obviously, he was cheating on this hoe, and she caught him. But it's like they was just both two fucked up people. I feel like in this relationship.
I would like, what would give some clarity is if we heard his side of the story from the beginning to where the lies started to be filtered in, so that we can tell the difference between the truth and the lie. I feel like that would help things clear up. Because when he says I don't see what he's doing as a problem. He's operating as, I'm a man. My job is to take care of my wife, and take care of our responsibilities financially, make sure that I protect the household and everything like that. Recession hit. I'm down on my ass. I don't know how to do this shit. I'm still required to figure this shit out. But you can't be you being on my ass like that not gonna help me in this situation.
Well, most of it was probably him cheating on the bitch. Probably. I
think 100% of I feel like 100% of the problem that was 100% his fault You cheating on the bitch, bro. Just leave.
Yeah, because
you could have left. It wasn't that bad,
and I don't know.
It wasn't that bad to the point where you couldn't go ahead and divorce her when you started cheating.
We can't do this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know at what point she caught him, but they was fucking around for a year and a half. He said it
because
so I don't know.
Even look at this. Even look at this. I don't know the divorce laws of Missouri, wherever the fuck they was at. Even to cover your own ass. Let's say we not doing this for the sake of the bitch. We telling him to divorce his wife, not for the sake of not causing your wife more pain by cheating on her, but not causing yourself more pain by having to pay this bitch alimony.
If he would have divorced his wife earlier, none of this would have happened.
Exactly. Had he went ahead and divorced her instead of started cheating,
I ain't divorcing shit. I'm gonna fuck my little college bitch, and that's what I'm gonna do.
And you gonna get a frame for murder, bro.
Yeah.
You got to hire Tyler Perry.
That's what it is.
I can't afford that nigga. Oh.
That nigga said he got 100. You got
Nick couldn't afford him.
down.
Imagine
but
a
Nick
scenario
couldn't afford
where
him.
it's even possible that a motherfucker could frame you for a murder.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened before.
That's very possible. That's very possible.
Incredible, bro. Like, what type of life are you living where you have no plausible alibi for not?
Yeah. Because
I was just about to say that shit too, KTL.
But look though, let me tell y'all.
Like, your life story is a bitch, especially, bro. We seen this man, and it might be a lie, but he just sitting there playing Call of Duty, cuz like. You don't got an alibi that you was on the game at that time. Like,
no,
that nigga went to a beach like a fucking idiot.
Hey, Puos, and that's what he said. He said that she stage managed him. She told him like she knew what he was gonna do and he did it. So pretty much like he was getting ready to divorce her like the next day or something, and she told him to go somewhere and think about their marriage or whatever. She knew this nigga was going to go to the beach, like you said. And so at that beach. KTL, at that beach, it's like solitary. He says he goes there for the solitude. There's nobody around. So he has no
You ain't ever
alibi.
went somewhere to chill out by yourself? That wasn't your house?
I can't remember doing that shit.
Yeah, but this nigga went somewhere where nobody was, Roots. That's the thing. Nobody was where this nigga was. So that's why he has no alibi.
Yeah, I know. In which you can't control that. There's no way that he saw this coming. However,
I don't even go to places.
But she did.
She seen it coming though. She knew what it.
She seen it coming because she saw this nigga rub the bitch. This nigga rubbed the bitch. She kissed her in the sticker.
She knew. Yeah, he just predictable. She knew this nigga was finna go to a beach. A bitch can't do that to me. I'm going somewhere where some people at. Motherfucker gonna
That's
see
what I'm
me
saying,
like,
bro.
I even fuck around get on Discord like
at.
Y'all niggas mic up and from the time from 10 to however long we on this, I'm like, I was on here with these niggas. I know Discord can pull the files.
Thanks.
That nigga a goofy.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't go nowhere where nobody is at, so I wouldn't be in that situation. I don't know why the fuck he had a beach by itself, bro. And first of all,
I have done that. I have done that before. I have done that.
But
before.
first of all, don't tell me what the fuck to do.
I ain't trying to go straight home.
I would have went to go.
I'm gonna go chill out somewhere.
Keep it.
I know what you would have
done. Yeah, I would have went to go fuck with my little bitch. Fuck niggas talking about, nigga.
She flipped on that nigga.
Don't matter though. If I was there, I would have had an alibi. I was cheating, bitch. I ain't murdered shit.
Hey, Puo, so I'm guessing this
she can flip. She can flip and lie the same way the wife flipped and lied.
Why would she though? If I'm literally with her, cheating with her, why this bitch supposedly getting murdered, nigga? Why would
He was cheating with her throughout the entire.
Not murdering.
That's a great alibi. No, Puos is right. That's a great alibi.
Not murdering her. I'm cheating, bitch. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I'm cheating.
Yeah, because Puos, she didn't come out until way later. Even with all this murder shit, she was still fucking with this nigga Nick. Exactly. So that would have been a great alibi. You're right.
That would have been a great alibi until she was just pissed off enough to say this nigga wasn't with me.
No, you
would have went to jail herself for doing shit like that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You don't think bitches done did that before?
No, because
where they say one thing and then they get offered some jail time. If you don't say this, we gonna da 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 da.
That's not gonna happen. She can't do that shit.
No, bro, she don't know that. She like she 19. She don't know that.
Now you making this bitch stupid. Now you making her stupid. Now you know she don't know this. She might be a
bro. She's stupid enough to fuck with a married nigga.
Why are you acting like this?
Yeah, I don't.
Why am I acting like what?
What does her messing with a married man have to do with anything?
He calling this so stupid for that.
Like, the bitch is 19. She don't know no better.
Bitches done got, you know how many
bitch in her 20s.
Now she don't know better. Now she don't know better. You know how many bitches done got beat up by niggas, bitches?
Cool. Get beat up by
Also, Ruse, that
bitch.
ain't
Fine.
Ruse, that ain't her fault. Talk to Nick about that bitch ain't married. She can fuck with who she want to fuck with.
Facts, bro.
Nick
She
married.
don't have no obligations to nobody. He do.
Well,
Facts.
she wouldn't have been involved with this shit in the first place.
Hey, well, guess what? She almost got Nick ass sent up the river.
Cause she got mad.
That bitch said asshole. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Is that KTL?
But hell no, it's bugged, bro. It's bugged, bro.
That nigga
It's bugged, bro.
KTL trying to send niggas up the river.
That nigga
He
got
trying
a
to
wire
send niggas
on.
up the river.
He got a wire on. This shit is live. You don't gotta have a wire, bro.
He got a wire on, bro.
This shit live,
This nigga got a wire. Hell no, he still hell no. This nigga 6'9", bro.
Stop.
This nigga 6'9", bro. Stop, bro.
That-
Stop talking.
We
bro.
not trolling you either. Go back and listen to this.
Bro,
Hey,
nah, you
KT.
really sound like a rat right now, bro.
Hey, KTL think we got some evidence, bro. We ain't got no evidence, KTL.
Hell nah.
Mute your shit, yo.
Call
Ain't got
up
no
the
fucking
task force, bro. We ain't got shit for you. Hell
I'm finna
nah,
mute the fuck
bro.
out this nigga, boy.
Mute your shit, bro.
Shut your
Listen,
stupid
bro.
ass up.
I don't have no
Why
weed
can't
on
you
me,
just
Mr.
nigga?
Officer.
Mute this nigga, bro.
I don't have no weed on me, Mr. Officer.
Mute this nigga. It say he muted. Oh, that nigga can unmute
Hell no.
himself.
How is he still doing this?
Stop. We can't understand you.
KTL,
bro.
I kick your ass out of here, nigga. What's wrong with you?
You should have been there. He a rat.
All right, you out
literally-
it. Now, KTL got to pick the next movie, though. But KTL, I'm going to kick you out so you can come back. Fuck that.
Yeah,
That
come
nigga a
back,
rat,
bro. Your
bro.
shit sound fucking crazy.
Sound like Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait, let me remove him from the stream and then add him back.
He
See if
driving though. That nigga
He'll
gonna
be
fuck
all right.
around and
Yo,
crash,
KTL, you
try to
good?
get back
Nigga
on
driving.
the road.
Nigga driving to the feds. Hell
Oh,
no.
fuck
See?
no.
Bro,
I'm going
just
to kick his ass out of here.
yeah, kick him out, bro.
Just come back.
Come
Fuck
back,
out this
bro.
room.
Or send niggas your movie pick.
That
Something.
nigga
It's
sound
too
like a
late.
beetle.
I kicked him the fuck out of here, nigga. That nigga
That
KTL.
nigga a rat, boy.
As
Soon as you said up the river, this nigga.
That nigga was trying to get some. Yo, he was trying to get some evidence, bro.
Did he not know this shit live? Like anybody can like you don't need a wire,
Bro,
bro.
he got his mic. He got his wire right up on the phone
Boy,
trying to collect
buddy.
evidence.
Buddy ass lucky he wasn't in the trap. Like nigga would have aired his ass.
Hey, yeah, niggas definitely would have aired his dumb ass. But hell no, he a rat.
This nigga working with the feds, bro. What's up with
Hell
KTL?
nah.
Nah, that shit was insane.
Gunna TL.
Damn, nigga, we on 31? We on episode 31? Fuck.
Yeah. I forgot to
Shit,
mention
man.
that episode 31, man. 31 weeks.
Hey, I think we done talked about this shit enough, man. Can we get into the final thoughts?
Yes, sir. I sent KTL the link again. Pause. But let's go with Black Roots.
KTL, don't you bring your ass back here trying to incriminate niggas. You better sound clear as a bitch when you come back, nigga. But yeah, and if you suggest a movie, a cop movie, you can't even suggest Bad Boys, bro. You can't even suggest Bad Boys. Don't suggest Bad Boys. Don't suggest 48 Hours. Don't suggest.
I don't want to see no movies with no snitches in it.
Cops, bro.
Hey, look at this nigga. Look at
Look
this
at him.
nigga.
He the feds. And he got a rat.
You gonna hear this shit?
That nigga's named the feds.
Y'all gonna
Hey,
hear
but-
this?
hey,
Call
look.
in the task force,
Hold
bro.
on,
Hey, you
hold on. We're
clearing
gonna
it
get
out,
the
bro.
final thoughts. We getting
No,
the
hold
final-
on. I
Hey,
think he was trying
Hold on,
to say
he was trying to say. He was definitely trying to say something. What's up, KTL?
Y'all want to know who's a
He don't
bitch?
remember.
Slim.
Who's
and
a
y'all want to
bitch?
know who else a bitch? Root.
Who?
And y'all want to know who else a bitch? Who else?
Who?
And y'all want to know who else a bitch? Nick.
KTL. Hey, KTL. Should KTL give a
shit.
rating since he didn't really watch the
Yeah.
whole movie?
Oh, I'm.
no.
Uh-oh. Here it go again.
Yo, what you said, Pooh? I couldn't hear you.
I was gonna say I wish he
He
finished
only
the
he had
movie,
like
bro.
an hour left.
I was definitely
Oh,
gonna
hell
tell
no.
y'all not to count my rating, but like if I had
Hell
to give a
no.
rating for everything that I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like this is probably the best Pujols movie that I've seen picked. So that's
Ooh,
like,
I almost
probably
just
like an
hold
8
you right
for
there,
me.
brother. But I ain't gonna.
That was probably like an 8.5, really, if like we
Wow.
going by what the movie supposed to be.
You missed the last hour of it.
I
The
did.
last
Nice.
hour better.
I missed about 30 minutes of it.
So did you
I
see
thought
her
you
pull
said
up in the parking lot? I mean, not in the driveway.
So KTL told me he had the ending spoiled for him. I don't know when.
Yeah, like
but he
I
already
even
knew
went
what was going to
online
happen.
whenever I'd heard about it. I went online and watched that whole and everything. Like the shit, like after the bitch, came back and some more shit.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what he
Okay.
missed, but he,
It sounded like he got the whole movie. But
Well,
shit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably some
clearly I
details,
didn't like.
maybe.
I can infer from what the fuck y'all talking about that she probably like killed that fucking hillbilly ass dude, huh?
Hillbilly? Who the hillbilly?
That whenever she was out there with that redneck bitch at the pool and shit.
Hell no.
Oh nah, she got ran down on.
They beat
robbed
her
the
ass.
fuck out that hoe.
We forgot about that part. They mushed her face all in the wall.
Oh yeah, you sleep. You don't get a rating, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, they mushed the
Thought
fuck
she
out
killed
of
the
her.
redneck.
Bro, you keep missing these good ass. That's 2 in a row. I really wish you watched 12 Angry Men.
Hey, bro, it's not Pools. This one wasn't my fault, bro. Like this one, I started that movie and a motherfucker called me on some dumb shit, man.
She look good right there, don't she?
Yeah.
Is this not a clip in the movie? This look exactly the same.
He said, "Look
at him. Look at him. She's speaking for him."
That bitch, bro. That bitch when she was watching that
look
right
at
there.
Look at Desi.
Pissed.
Yo, Desi was pissed. He turned the TV off on one part.
That nigga said, "Man, you need to move on."
Too, though, low key. She dick sucking this nigga while you in my house. I would have turned that shit off. Too. You ain't finna dick suck this nigga while I'm right here.
Me, I bought you out of my cabin. I bought you clothes. The floor is heated in this bitch. I got you a brand new bed. Let you get clean and fresh.
Bro,
and
that nigga Desi said, 20 years you kept me dangling. Finally, last night you came to me and you chose me. Like he was talking to that bitch like
now that's the nigga who a bitch.
That nigga
nigga thought he got chose.
20 years, nigga.
Nigga tripping.
Stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. 10 years was
20
crazy.
years.
I can only imagine what 20 would be like. Man.
Look at this, boy.
Look at he ain't even got on no socks.
Nah, that nigga low key kind of clean.
That boy got.
He ain't got no socks on though. He right.
Don't matter.
He got no socks.
Nigga got a. Nah, never mind. He not clean. That nigga.
He's got a blazer on with no socks.
This nigga clean
in the bitch right there.
Why his hands look like that?
That nigga mean business.
Hey, Howard is clean.
That nigga is like rolling up his arm sleeve. That's how you.
But he
know
don't even got no
shit out of this.
Like he don't got no.
Bro, he about to run down on KTL because he got a wire on him, bro.
Nigga finna beat the shit out of nigga.
He got a wire on him.
He got bare webbed feet, bro.
You ever been stomped out by a nigga with webbed feet, bro? Shit
All
crazy.
right, man. Let's get into the final rating, man.
All right. You say you want me to go first?
Yeah. What you got, man?
Bet. So halfway through the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I was about to cut that bitch off, bro. I thought this bitch was about to get away with it, but she ain't get away with it. But she might have got away with it. Goddamn. So
she got away with it.
I would say out of the 3 Ben Affleck movies that we've watched so far, this is probably my favorite one. This is definitely my favorite performance of his. Even though he was doing some cold shit, he played a dumbass nigga way better than he played a smart ass nigga. You know, so I'll say that. He has some cold ass moves, shooting niggas and shit, but he played a dumbass way better. But goddamn, let me see. Yeah, man. Like I said before, I don't really feel like all the other characters really stood out like that. I feel like they just played their role, you know, on some bench player type shit. I didn't really see no standout performances. I fucked with Margot. I forget what the fuck else we said she was in, but I would like to see her in some newer shit. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see her in some newer shit. Fuck Tyler Perry. Neil Patrick Harris was cool. Nigga played a bitch. Nigga got his throat slit by a box cutter, but you know, shit happens. So yeah, final vote, final score got down. I'm gonna get this whole 8.3.
All right, who else?
Probably one of my favorite movies I have seen. like in the last 10 years. Shit was a crazy twist, bro. Like, and I'm not really giving a perspective of the most recent time I seen it. I'm talking about like my first time. Like, I was in awe of this shit, nigga. I was promoting this shit everywhere. Like, hey, nigga, you seen Gone Girl? Hey, Gone Girl? Hey, Gone Girl? Like,
hold on, real quick. We didn't get a chance to ask you. We asked, the last two niggas why they chose. So was that why you chose it? Because you liked the movie so much, or were you influenced by something else that made you pick this movie for this week?
I mean, I usually be on some fucking horror shit. Niggas be pussy and don't like horror movies, so I switched it up a little bit. And I mean, bro, the movie was so fucking good to me the first time I seen it because I didn't expect it. I was like, what the fuck is Gone Girl? Why this bitch want to? Like, I don't want to watch this shit. Just went in there with the bitch. Like, usually when you go to the movies, nigga, I was trying to get a little handy in that bitch. They ain't trying to whack. You trying to get it bitch to whack, nigga. I wasn't even worried about that when I was watching. I was
really into it to the movie.
Yeah, I ain't care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was that good of a movie. That's why I chose it. I feel like everybody should see it. But yeah, dope movie. One of my favorite movies, probably in my top 10 ever. Give it a 9.3.
All right. So for me, this is the second time I've seen this movie. The first time I saw it, Puos recommended it to me a while ago. When I saw it the first time, I thought it was great. Like I said, that mid-movie plot twist was amazing to me. And the first time I saw it, it was so fucking unexpected because I'm watching and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened to his wife? This nigga's like all the evidence pointing towards this nigga. And then it just flipped and she was like, I'm so much happier now that I'm dead or some shit. And we see her riding in the car. I'm like, oh shit. Like that shit was crazy to me. And so I think they both had great ass performances. Like KTL mentioned, she did a great job playing like a crazy woman. And I think Ben Affleck really did well in this role too. I don't think I'm really that big of a Ben Affleck fan, although I might like some of his movies, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think he's really a crazy actor. But I think he did really well in this role playing Nick. Yeah, it's not really too much that I don't like about this movie. Margot, like Ruth said, I liked Margot too. Her performance really stood out, even more this second time than the first time, because it's been a while since I watched this. Something crazy is that I didn't pay as much attention this second time because I knew what was going to happen. These type of movies, it's a story, and so it's more intriguing when you're trying to figure out what's going to happen in the story. I already knew what was going to happen, so I was able to kind of look at the screen and then not really focus as much on trying to figure out what's going on or anything. However, when I finished watching the movie, even after not giving it my full attention, my first thought was like, yo, I fucking love this movie. This movie is fire. And so I think that's pretty interesting that I didn't even get a shit my full attention, but I still had the same reception after it was over. Like at the conclusion, I'm like, yeah. And so yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Before I give my rating, I got a few things about this movie, man. So Ben Affleck played Nick. They said that his weight kind of went up and down in this movie. It fluctuated from him being like muscular and like average, like regular build, and that was a result of him being cast as a Batman in the Batman versus Superman movie that came out in 2016, and so they were filming for that around the same time. Also, this is the feature film debut of Carrie Coon. And so we was just talking about Margot. This is her first feature film that she had ever did. So for this to be her first feature film, I think that she did a fucking great ass job. Neil Patrick Harris, who played Desi. Shout out Desi, man. He's a sucker. But he said that he told Out Magazine back in 2014 when this movie came out. He said that the sex scene that they did where she killed him, that sex scene, the entire sex scene was choreographed, and it was a detailed choreograph that they told him they had to tell him like where to place this and that and how many times
No
to
way.
do this. Yeah, so
Well, yeah,
they
because
really
he's a
choreographed it.
homosexual.
All right. That's not helpful.
Wait, he
go
is?
ahead.
Yeah,
You didn't know that?
Gay in
he's a
real life.
bitch. Yeah,
Bro,
No,
that's
I
why
don't think
that's why his character in How I Met Your Mother and in Harold and Kumar, that's why it's
like
so
I've never seen-
hilarious.
I've never seen those.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
you
never seen
sleep.
that makes
He
sense.
Well, I don't know
like
about
definitely
no How I
sleep.
Met Your
Hoes in
Mother,
them
but
shits.
Harold and
That
Kumar.
shit funny.
You gotta
That
watch
shit funny.
Watch the Harold and Kumar. I don't know How I Met Your Mother though.
Listen, bro,
I've
that
heard
nigga
of
was
How I
doing
Met
some
Your
wild
Mother.
ass
It's a
shit
show.
with mad bitches in Harold and Kumar. All three of the movies he was doing some wild ass shit with females. Nigga ain't
Facts.
never been with a female in his life for real.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that makes sense, dude.
That nigga said in his life. We don't know that.
Bro, you mean to tell me that he's done something with a female at some point in time, but yet they had to choreograph and teach this nigga how to. Come on, bro.
Don't say this.
But so that's not what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking it was choreographed for that reason, Roots. I was thinking it was choreographed because that's the scene where he gets killed, where he gets murdered. And so I figured the movements and everything would have had to be like perfect to set it up to where she got the little weapon and killed the nigga while they were doing it. That's why I thought they had it choreographed.
And that shit wasn't even like no
That shit
super
wasn't no
sex
crazy
scene.
shit, bro.
That nigga was just humping that bitch. Like
That shit wasn't no crazy shit. That shit ain't got to be choreographed for me. They tell me, hey, go fuck a bitch. I'm gonna go fuck a bitch.
He said, this is the end of the quote. He said, it's weird because we were technically breaking down the sex scene. He wanted it to almost be robotic. He talking about the director. He wanted it to almost be robotic, that we know exactly where we are, position-wise, where everything goes. So I don't know.
That director just was a horny
had
ass
an 8
nigga.
count.
Hey, Paul, I swear I was finna say the same shit, boy. That boy a freaky ass.
Yeah, that nigga just horny, bro. Let me see this shit 15 times.
Nigga said, cut, do it again.
Cut, ain't like it that
do it again.
That was perfect. Do it again.
Do it the same way you just did it. All right. Last things, man. It was a few other people that was considered for these roles, man. Brad Pitt was considered to play Nick Dunne. I think Brad is somebody like who else was talking about the little smooth character.
Nah, bro. I can't see Brad playing a stupid ass nigga, bro. I'm sorry.
I could. Like all them niggas the same niggas. Him, Ben Affleck, and there's one more of them niggas. They all the same.
Well, shit.
They are the same.
I don't think you've seen enough Brad Pitt movies, bro.
They're all
wasn't Brad Pitt stupid in Bullet Train? Or no?
He wasn't stupid. He was a passive. He was trying to be a pacifist.
I don't know what he was.
Niggas is the same nigga, bro. It's three of them niggas.
I can see Brad Pitt playing this. I feel like. Also, Seth Rogen and Ryan Reynolds was considered early in pre-production.
As who?
Nick.
Hell, no. Maybe Ryan.
I don't know about
Seth Rogen.
I don't know about Seth Rogen.
No.
Maybe Ryan.
Hell
Reynolds.
nah.
Fuck no. That nigga ain't finna do no clean shit with no bitch.
Hell nah, bro.
Not saying that he ain't gonna get no bitches on. I feel like he'll get some bitches on some funny shit, but not no clean
bro.
shit like
that. And I don't want to see Seth Rogen in a serious role, bro. To be real with you.
Yeah, I've seen him in serious roles. Well, he's kind of like side characters playing funny shit.
Get this nigga out of here.
But also, the lead roles were initially supposed to be for Tom Cruise and Reese Witherspoon, but neither one of them wanted to. Neither one of them wanted to be
Legally Blonde.
Reese Witherspoon is who KTL
okay.
like.
I like her too. Back when I was like 10.
So yeah, and Tom Cruise might have been able to do this too, maybe.
Nah, he has.
Well, it's always hard to like imagine somebody else doing something when you see like a nigga in a role. It's hard to imagine somebody else.
That nigga Tom Cruise like 5'4", bro.
Yeah, but they be making him stand on boxes and shit.
Yeah.
On boxes. They really do that, bro.
That nigga body still little, bro. Like
hey, they
might
did that.
Be cold.
Hey, listen, Pools, they did that with Hugh Jackman in X-Men. They had that nigga stand on some shit
short nigga.
because he.
Oh shit! I ain't know Wolverine was a short
nigga.
Was
a big ass nigga.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. That's crazy.
I think they had to stand on some shit.
He about 5'10" or something.
Nigga like 5'6". Hold up.
Hell no.
Let me see. Oh wait, it might not be Hugh Jackman. They say that
Oh,
nigga
this
tall.
nigga done lied, bro.
Yeah, it might
That's
not be.
crazy.
I know that nigga ain't no
Somebody
little
else.
bitty nigga.
Now you got to run
Somebody else
down
that
your
they did
ass,
that.
boy.
Yeah,
I
that
gotta
nigga gonna
figure
beat
out
your
who it
ass for all them lies you been telling about him.
This
I
nigga
think it
6'3",
was, bro.
bruh. This
Man,
I
nigga
don't-
6'3".
Nah, yeah, I know, I seen that, but I think it was Hugh Jackman because I think they
Bro,
was talking about
Hugh
Wolverine.
Jackman is 6'3", bro. The real Wolverine is 5'3". They had to make
That's
this
what
nigga
it
look
was.
shorter.
I think that's what it was. They made him look shorter. They like he probably had to
You
get on
just
his knees or
disrespected
some
that
shit.
nigga, bro. You gonna have
You
to run
hold
the
that
fade.
nigga low key.
Well, I had it backwards.
That nigga beat your ass too.
For real, for
Not
real. You
not
talking
as
about
Wolverine if
motherfucking
he on his
Aquaman.
not if he on his knees, not as
Hey,
Wolverine.
yo.
What? Why is he on his knees?
What?
Because he got to be
talking
5'3" to
about?
play the part.
I don't think they made him get on his knees.
I know what
man.
I know what it was. No, I know what it was now. And you probably can quote me on this. I'm gonna say probably. You probably can quote me on this, everybody. I think Wolverine, they had to make everybody else stand on shit around him. And I think maybe he got on his knees to look smaller, but I think they made
bro.
everybody else.
Bro, why you keep throwing it
Hey,
in
I
there?
don't know. They probably did.
Why you assuming that this nigga was at some point on his knees?
Well, because he's 6'3", and like you said, they got to make him look shorter because Wolverine's not a 6'3" character.
Bro, they can do that shit with camera angles and shit. He ain't got to get on his knees. You want this nigga to be on his knees for some reason. What's up with you?
Come on, Roots. You got to stop this.
Nah, you got to stop this.
You got to stop this, Roots.
But yeah, go ahead.
Where's
with your shit,
KTL
bro.
at?
He
Here
there.
and get your rating.
Up there you go.
Nah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
ain't
my
that
rating.
bad.
Tripping. Yeah, so my rating is a 9, nigga.
Fire.
With that
I
being
actually feel
said-
bad that I got the lowest score.
It's not that big of a deal. With that being
Thank you for
said,
not saying what you was about to say.
the final score for Gone Girl is an 8.8.
Are you trying to sound like the movie phone guy?
I don't know who that is. I'm just sounding like something.
Nigga, something. Gone Girl.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so that's an 8.8 for Gone Girl.
Yeah.
Pretty dope, man. My favorite. Top 5 movies, top 10.
So with that being said, KTL has the next movie. KTL, take it away.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. There's another scenario where I had to change my movie pick during the podcast, man. You know,
Why?
based off.
We about to watch because now we about to watch some Fed shit. Watch this.
Hold it down, Roots. Hold it down. Within a few of these movies we've had, man, I feel like we haven't been exuding the fact that we're classy, man. You know what I'm saying? We're some classy upperclassmen. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the next movie is going to be starring Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell, The Gentleman.
Interesting.
Oh, that's kind of recent, right? That's like last year, right?
Fuck
It's
no.
lit.
That is like last year, right? Didn't it come out last
No,
year?
it ain't. Fuck no.
It might be the most current movie we've done. I don't know.
See?
2019.
Yeah, I know about
Yeah,
my
might
I saw
be.
that movie.
Nah, that's not the.
Might be the most current movie.
How is
we've
that the
done.
most current movie we did when we saw like Death on the Nile? Shit?
Yeah, Death on the Nile.
Barbarian
When was
was
Death on the Nile released?
Barbarian was new
2022.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barbarian.
Oh, I'm
was
tripping.
ass.
I'm thinking of the Gray Man, right? Ain't that what that shit was called?
Yeah, Barbarian came out last
The
year
Empty
too.
Man.
So next
Trash.
week, man, we got The Gentleman. Nigga, we got another Matthew McConaughey movie on the panel.
Fire.
It's lit.
So this makes 2 for him, right?
I got it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Roots. I got to up the scope for my boy, man.
So he tied with Denzel right now.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Denzel
find
got
out
2.
if it's good or not, though.
All right, man. We'll be back next week with another episode. This has been the Real Rap Coalition podcast, and we are out. Wait
This little
for it.
dude's cute.